Hi everyone, Yacca here. So we're here to talk about Enrage Warrior. Enrage Warrior is really good if you're trying to hit Legend at the moment, because a lot of the decks that you see just before hitting Legend would be Hound Hunter. And one of the worst matchups for Hound Hunter is Enrage Warrior. So you can do yourself quite the favor of getting to know the ropes on Enrage Warrior, even though it has been a deck of the past as well. There's new tools, it's a new meta, there's new cards, and it's actually really fun to play. It's one of the really powerful decks that also has like this board centric, but still there's the spells kind of approach. Sometimes you edge out wings, other times you make massive minions and swing face, and all are really interesting. So let's have a look at the deck I'm currently playing, the Mulligan strategy, and if you want to grab the deck, I'll leave a deck code in the description for you to try out. But let's have a look at the deck I'm using. Alright, so for this deck, I guess you can talk about the win condition initially, and that is using your, at least one of the win conditions, using your anima extractors in order to buff your hand. You have a lot of AoE effects, you have your jam sessions, if you have multiple minions on the board, that will damage a lot of the minions that you have, buffing your higher end targets, maybe especially like Decimator Allground, Remonia, and Gromage, which could be like this one hit wonder. Now we're talking about Festival of Legends, to finish off your opponent and punch them in the face. So these are really the MVP targets of the Anima Extractor, but other targets are really good as well. Just getting like huge minions buffed, and then subsequently putting them on the board and hitting your opponent in the face as well. So that's kind of the win condition. And also a good keep in the mulligan. Mulligan wise, you really, if you are not on the coin, like Foul Egg, Anima Extractor, and especially Tori Belora, which is the highest win rate kept card in the deck at all, both when you're on the coin and when you're not on the coin. And that goes for both on coin and off coin. These are three really good keeps. However, when you are on the coin, you also want to be keeping your bridge riff, because on 4, getting that one coin out and then maybe following it up with another bridge riff or chorus riff or verse riff or something like that, that is a massive amount of minions that you put towards the board, and then you have a broad board, and then you can utilize that with the Anima Extractor. So that's another keep, but only if you're on the coin. Throw it back if you're not, and then look for the other 3. One of the really good combos that you can also do is if you manage to damage your board and then you use your imbued axe. That's kind of the old Enrage Warrior, how it won in the past. And then some kind of iterations also came along with this combo. But with Jam Session in, you can use both imbued axe to buff your board. Sometimes that is a win condition against certain decks, but also you can do like this massive one hit based off a massive buff from Anima Extractor. You have a lot of reload as well. You have your Roaring Applauses. Don't be too worried about getting a lot of minion types. It's not the Menagerie Warrior deck that you had in the past. If you have an egg down, it's 2 draws for 2 mana. That's really good. If you only get 1 draw, then you cycle the deck if you're trying to look for certain answers. But you also do have your Light of the Phoenix, which is also really good, because you usually will end up having a lot of damaged characters. That is including yourself, of course, and also your minions. You have a little bit of AoE in here. It's not too much. Of course, you have your Jam Session. You also have your Sun Fury Champions, where you'll be able to clear off maybe some lighter boards, and then making sure that you have maybe a bunch of torch that you get through. For instance, against Hound Hunter, you can do really good clears both with Sun Fury Champion. You can also use your Decimator Older and just hit a lot of the barrel apes. And and then pushing through with whatever you have left on the board. I think that is probably enough said. Let's have a look at some gameplay where I have this deck where I'm trying to edge into Legend with the Enrage Warrior, and right now it's really working well for me. So let's have a look at the deck in action.
Magni versus the Lich King.
All will serve me in death.
I've got the roast with the most.
This one is going bang. I kind of like this one. Birch Rift depends on what it is. Blood, then it's probably okay. Yeah, let's do it this way around. This way, I want to do this one twice.
Here for the tour.
It's Frost. Still, and I'm gonna wait because these are really excellent targets for Extractor.
They need our care.
It's unholy.
Now more than
Okay.
ever.
Still, I think I'm in an okay-ish spot against those. Oh, it's a perfect lineup.
They need our care. Now more than
Yikes. Okay.
The Queen's trove is forbidden.
Oh wow, great.
Tenderizing.
Let's hit that one. Extractor would be really amazing. One, two, three should be able to clear
Maybe. True strength rises from the ashes.
some of these.
Burn away the blood. Draw two and then this one. Sure. Then I can. Bridge Riff is not gonna be all that amazing. The last riff I played was the verse. Bridge into verse would be quite good.
A dark deed to defy death.
Jeez. Okay. This is. Okay, let's do this.
Tenderizing.
I'm gonna get that one. Still gonna get that one. And then what next? Because I really don't want to leave up that many minions. Okay.
4. Let's get rid of one of those. I think I'm still dead if that's the one. Like 4, 16. Yeah, but these two can just punch through. Oh, he doesn't have it. That's nice. Because now the board is weak enough that I will be able to clear it, but I would really like an extractor, anime extractor.
I will never. But you shall. True strength rises from the ashes. Burn away the blood.
Tenderizing. Tenderizing.
Do this and play around some stuff. Okay. Grave strength going for me. Thank you.
The fallen will serve.
Maybe that's the way forward. Let me just draw another minion. Dude. I'm gonna do this. I'll buff up that one for sure. That one. This. Just gonna go face. And I do have some options on the next turn. Like this one is gonna be just hit in. It's gonna be 9. It's gonna be plenty lethal. Not so much now. Probably just gonna use Ramonia. Alrighty. Cool. Maybe not. Let's just use this one and then buff it. There we go. Let's see. 12, 20, so it's lethal setup again with Gromash.
Who here can spell?
Unless he clears it.
Anybody?
And close enough.
Marogar would have been horrible here.
Pick me, pick me.
That's not lethal anymore. Not even with that one, right? No. What we can do...
Maybe. No.
Let's clear some of this stuff.
Into ribbons. Make them bleed.
Tenderizing.
We're gonna hit face.
Blood for the ribbons.
This one.
Make them bleed.
That one. And then we have kind of a lethal setup next turn, but let's see if we actually manage to do it.
Hey, you. Install these for me, won't you?
4.
Tenderizing.
Yeah.
Blood for the sire.
Let's do this as well because then
Ribbons.
really unlikely that Astalor is gonna be lethal with all the stuff down here. It's not even possible, even if all go face and he still hits. Then it's actually lethal. Yeah. He's not going for that route. Unless he gets a taunt. I'm in the clear. Even if he clears everything. That's still fine. There we go. Let's go for it.